Hi, Gemini. This is your love reading for the month of February. It is a general reading, it will not apply to everyone. These love readings are meant for singles or couples who are curious about someone in their life, who might have some questions about what might be going on, or people who just need some advice. Um, the relationship I'm seeing is the Three of Wands and the Four of Cups for Geminis. This kind of tells me that whether you're dating or committed, I think this one's more for someone who's, well, I guess it could go either way. Anyways, it tells me that, the Three of Wands is about expansion, but clarified with the Four of Cups, I'm seeing that perhaps someone is looking outside of the relationship or wondering if the grass is greener. I think they might not be emotionally satisfied, but they haven't done anything about it. I'm kind of getting the energy of boredom, confusion, um, maybe kind of daydreaming a bit about what could be or what you want. Gemini, you are showing up in this dynamic as the Ace of Pentacles, and I obviously had to do some clarification to narrow the energy down for myself. I definitely need to narrow it down. And it was clarified with the Five of Cups. And then I asked, why are you showing up as the Ace of Pentacles? And you got the Hierophant. And I think, Gemini, you are showing up as very stable yourself. But I also think you're showing up as someone who doesn't know if they want to plant this seed with this person. And I say that because the Ace of Pentacles has a lot of potential. It's practical, it's grounded, it's realistic, but it's just the beginning. And it was clarified with the Five of Cups, and I think you're thinking ahead, like, if I do this, if I commit to this person in this Hierophant energy, will I end up being heartbroken? Will I be disappointed in the end? I think you're also thinking about what a marriage or a commitment looks like to you, what you want in that, maybe what your values are when it comes to that type of arrangement. And I don't know that this person is giving you all of that, because I do see this Five of Cups around you, kind of disappointed. And I think this person is willing to offer that, because they're showing up as the Four of Wands, and I asked, what makes them the Four of Wands, and they got the Ten of Pentacles. So I think this person is very stable. I think they're stable and secure in the sense of that they probably make good money. They may have their own home. They are someone that will go the long haul with you. And so I was like, well, why doesn't Gemini want this? Maybe they don't. Maybe they're scared of commitment. But then I looked at the obstacle, and the obstacle within this dynamic is showing up as the Emperor, and they were clarified with the Eight of Pentacles, and what's causing the Emperor is the Five of Wands. So, or contributing perhaps, but when I see the Emperor in the obstacle position, it makes me wonder if someone isn't a bit controlling in a relationship. The Emperor is kind of like the father figure archetype. He is also he can be very stoic and very kind of detached from his emotions. And he's typically known as a boss, but more than anything, he can be bossy. And I'm wondering, with the Eight of Pentacles, I think this relationship requires so much work because of this person. Maybe they have extremely high expectations. Maybe they're not really ever satisfied, because I do see that there's fighting, butting heads. And I think it's because someone might be a little bit overly rigid. The control is the best word I can see. That's the best thing I can see, is that this person, I think they're very stable, but they need to let go of that control, because I think you're seeing it and you're like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Your best path to follow is the Chariot. To me, in this spread, this Chariot is telling me that your best obstacle is not just, the Chariot is all about, a victory and even almost winning. But the Chariot wants it now. They have a goal and they go for it and it's done. But a relationship isn't like that. A relationship isn't a goal to just, you know what I mean? And I think your advice is to just slow down, because you might just rush into something that you are not able to follow through with. And if you think, oh, if we could just do this, then we would be happy, or if he would just do that, then it's not that simple. And I think that this card is also asking you to look at the differences between you two, and what you want and what you believe is a healthy relationship, and what role you want to play in a relationship, and what role do they want, because they might want to put you in a role that you don't like, and maybe that's where all the controlling is coming in, with this Emperor being the obstacle. Because I don't think the obstacle is structure. The Emperor is all about structure and or getting things back in order. But with this person showing up as the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, I think he's very organized, very stable. I think to the extent of overkill in this particular reading. And so the Chariot can also talk about focusing on you and your goals. And that might require, not with this person. It's very, very interesting. I don't think I've seen a reading like this before, where someone was so stable, but still not maybe the best person for you. And where you're heading with this person is Judgment. Judgment's a very powerful energy. We are, in eclipse season. Well, I'm filming at the end of January, but I asked why. Why would you be in Judgment? And I got the Empress. And I feel like the Empress in this scenario is representing self-love, and you're nurturing yourself. And as a result of that, you're going to be reevaluating this relationship. And I think you're going to start to understand things on a deeper level, on a karmic level. And this is kind of coming to a climax, I guess. Like, this is decision time. This is Judgment Day kind of thing. And you might be making some bold decisions. I think you might be deciding to, I don't know what you're going to do. I'd have to look at a personal reading, but either making an ultimatum or just getting out. But this relationship is going to come to a situation that requires self-evaluation and a decision. That's what it looks like. A major decision. This is not some small decision. This is major. And I think it looks good for you, because I think it shows that you're growing and evolving. And I always love to see the Empress, because especially in that type of position, because it is about self-love. So I did draw you a love card, or an oracle card from the from the Romance Angels deck. And you got Let Your Friends Help You. So it says ask for and accept support from others. So this card can mean a variety of things, but in this particular reading, I feel like maybe some of your friends have noticed this behavior already with this person, or you've talked to some of your friends about it. If you haven't, you're being encouraged to talk to at least one of them, someone, to get some maybe outside perspective, because they're going to help you make the right decision for you. And if all your friends don't like your partner, that's a message for you, Gemini. It's a very important message, because there's a reason for that. And this card has come up before for readings like that, where someone was involved with someone where no one liked them in this woman's life, and it was trying to show her something, really. And so it might be that for you, Gemini. It might just be that you need to reach out for some support, because maybe you haven't talked to anyone about this, and you like all the stability, but you're not satisfied on an emotional level with this person. So that is your reading for the month of February. I hope it resonated. I hope it helps someone out there. And please feel free to email me with any questions or comments. Or if you'd like a personal reading, you can head over to my website.